Hi, I'm gonna show you all the components that you need to make your Laminar air flow hood. So I will get started showing you the items that you should go out and purchase. Starting off, the most important piece is going to be your HEPA filter. Now, what I did was I found these totes first, then I went to the filter area to find one that matched the right size. Luckily I found the perfect size and everything. You might want these 4 screws and nuts. They might help you. Definitely gonna want your power drill if that's what you're gonna use. And I just say that because you don't have to, but you can do it. Duct tape is always a good friend. Definitely probably going to be doing that as well, a little duct taping. Your choice of using a hot glue if you would like. Got plenty of glue sticks. I have my soldering iron or wood burner, whatever you want to call it. That's because we're going to be cutting portions of these of these totes out. And the last and most important, well, besides the filter, is the motor. The motor is what is gonna run all this clean air toward you while you're working at your station. This one has 3 different speed. It's actually from a motor from a filter, a charcoal filter that's used in a indoor grow tent. So I just happen to have an extra one, and we're going to use this for the Laminar airflow hood. So turn that on, show you. Yeah, it's got some power, right? And you can turn it down if you prefer. Anyway, I'm turning it off. Now, I want to show you these they are exactly the same length and width. However, their height is obviously different. This one on top is about 5 inches shorter than the one on the bottom. And there's a reason for that. And yes, you might have seen, I have already gone ahead and made the necessary cuts. I just kind of wanted to trick you. See, I put tape on. You thought I had all that work to do? No way. No way. Alright, so I'm gonna set it here for now so you can see it. Basically, the filter is going to be attached right here. I already measured it. I did all my measurements ahead of time. And I'm just trying to get back a little bit further so you can see it better. It fits in there perfectly. This has a nice filter in the back. And then the other part of this is actually the smaller tote. And yes, you see I did cut out the bottom of the large tote, and I can show you why also. I mean, you're gonna see it anyway. So these are not needed, by the way. So once you have cut those out, and all I did was just cut them the exact size that I needed for this filter, minus a 1/2 inch on all sides. So basically, this square hole here, this filter's not going to ever fall through because, what did I say? There's an extra 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. But if it's in there nice, we're gonna secure it in there. Most likely with the duct tape. And just to show you how this sets up. This is the small duct, air duct. And hold on one second. So yeah, that goes there. This goes on to here, as you can see. And in the top is where we put the motor. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but I don't have anybody to film me right now. So that'll go right here like this. I'll have to create a hole. This will go right down in it, and it'll be sealed up as well. It will blow. It will then pretend the motor is still on top. It's too heavy. It's gonna slide off and fall and break, and I don't want that to happen. We're gonna just imagine. Where's your imagination? Where's your imagination? Sense of imagination. Okay. So now we take this lid off. This lid we don't actually use at all. And I made sure that this was a nice flat surface too when I picked out my, as I was picking out my tubs here, I wanted them, some of them are kind of at a slant, and then you're not doing very well. So this is got a hole the same exact size as this hole in the blue one, and at that point you match them up and you actually screw those together. That's what the screws are for. Ta-da! So I'm gonna start putting some of this together, and I will show you how it looks after a few pieces get put on or put together. Alright, so as you see, I cut, or rather melted, this exact piece because, guess what? This is the air purifier, and it just happens to have, I believe it is, let's see what that, yeah, it's a 1/2 inch on all sides, so it's really in there. I did the same thing. You'll see that this is necessary because this is going to be the part that we are going to work this, and then this, of course, this is going to be, we're going to put a hole in the top for the motor. We're going to attach this filter to the back of this, just like that. The filter will get put on to here, and remember that motor that blows air into here blows it out of this way. Well, that's going to go right here. So as we're working the whole time, it's going to be blowing out continuously clean air, and we won't have to worry about any bacteria getting through there at all when we're done. So that's the basic design of it. We don't do anything with this top lid only because when we're done, we can cover this up and keep the air filter away from any dust. Also, just so you know, these are the exact same dimensions as far as width and length, but when it comes to height, this one, where is my, here. This one is about 5 inches taller. So that's why we work out of this side, and we use this for the air from the motor. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go finish off. I'm actually going to trim using a Dremel little disc motor. I'm going to make this all nice and clean. So I'm going to do that on that tub, and I'm also going to do it here so it's all cleaned up. When I'm done, you will see it, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished Laminar flow hood project. There's my filter. Let's see if I can back up a little bit. There's the filter. Up here is the motor sucking air down, goes down into here, pushes it out this way. Take this cover off, and bam, we'll set this down. Okay, here is the area from which I'm working in. Now there's no way that whatever I'm working on in here, all the air is pushing this way, so none of my projects are going to be introduced to any spores or any bacteria that might be around the area. I, as you can see, attached it not only with these screws to this lid, but this lid locks on, and I even put duct tape along the entire seal so that otherwise air would be blowing out of here. We want as much of this air going down in there to come out of here. We want to, you know, almost feel that wind. So I'll do a demonstration here. Hold on. Okay, so we have that little test I was going to show you. I just blew smoke in there, and it's kind of hard to see. Let's see. See how it all is just blowing it straight out. Excuse me. So, yeah, you'll never have any trouble anymore. And might I remind you, if you're getting these bins, the best way to do it, make sure they're the same dimensions, you know, length and width. And then this one is obviously a lot shorter than this one. So that's all I have for you. Hopefully you can make this same thing at home, or one even better if you'd like. I think I might even put some lights in here, or a light on top, just so I can see more accurately what I'm doing inside. If I do that, I will update the video and let everyone know. Alright, have a good day.